Hi guys, this is Greg Doyle for Eat Sleep Boxing Repeat. It is prediction time. A fight I want to talk to you guys about takes place Saturday the 12th of March. It is for the WBA featherweight title. It is between the champion Leigh, who is 25-2, and he takes on Ireland's Michael Conlan, who is 16-0. Guys, first of all, just want to say thank you so much for coming back and tuning into another prediction video. In these videos, as always, I will give you a background into both fighters, I will give you my keys to victory, and finally I will give you my prediction. Okay, so let's start off with the champion Leigh. Leigh, as I say, he is 25-2, coming off of that shock win over Kanju in 2021. Very good win for Leigh. There wasn't a lot of people who expected him to win that fight. Fight previous against Lee Mould, where he probably brought out maybe the best performance of his career aside from Kanju, stopping Reese Mould in the 9th. Also got that razor thin loss to Jazza Dickens, a majority decision over 10 rounds. But he's got some other really great victories on there, like the stoppage win over David Oliver Joyce. He takes on Ireland's Michael Conlan. Michael Conlan, he really doesn't need much of an introduction. Olympian, 16-0, done nothing wrong in his career so far. 30 years old now, Michael Conlan, so maybe the time is right after 16 fights in the amateur experience to jump in and have a go at the world title. He's coming off a really good win over Ayana Baluta and TJ Dehaney in his last fight. Previous victory over Sofiane Takoucht. Very good fighter, Michael Conlan, and looking forward to seeing him back also. Guys, if I can move over and on to keys to victory. Keys to victory for the champion Leigh for me is Leigh needs to throw hard, powerful shots at mid to close range, and he needs to force the pace with Michael Conlan. If he lets Michael Conlan travel the ring for 12 rounds and doesn't put intense pressure on him, he's in for a long night. When Michael Conlan is up and close, Leigh needs to use his strength and throw those hard power shots. He throws a nice right hand left hook in close. That was evidenced against Kanju, and I believe that that's something that would really help him win this fight. So for him to put immense pressure on and throw hard shots at mid to close range. Keys to victory for Michael Conlan. For me, Leigh struggles with someone with good feet. Michael Conlan has good feet. If Michael Conlan can get in and out with the jab, change angles and target the body, I think he could have a lot of success in this fight. For example, if he moves round Leigh, he's a southpaw, jab, come down to the body after the jab, then I think that's something Leigh will struggle with. He's 33 years old, he's big for the weight, and Leigh looked really good against Kanju, but Michael Conlan is a totally different style from Kanju, as most of you will know, and I believe that those tactics will stand Michael Conlan in good stead. Guys, over and on to my final prediction. I'm going to call Fight of the Year on this one so far. I think this is going to be an absolute cracker of a fight. I say that with Michael Conlan not being the biggest puncher. Leigh, although he punches hard, he doesn't have a tremendous stoppage record, but I believe both these guys are capable of hurting each other. I either believe that Michael Conlan is going to be far, far too good for Leigh, or I feel that Leigh is going to be able to answer all the questions that Michael Conlan possesses of him, because I believe Michael Conlan could come into the fight overconfident. It's a very tough one for me because I do think that this is a genuine close fight, but I just have to go with the skills and the footwork of Michael Conlan. I just believe that he's not going to stand in front of Leigh and let Leigh unload on him the way that Kanju did. That was a phenomenal win for Leigh, and I'm taking nothing away from him because he was underdog. No one expected him to win that fight, but Kanju was bad that night. He walked forward, his hands were glued to his face, and he let Leigh unload on him. Again, I have to say that is not a discredit to Leigh because you can only fight what's in front of you. and maybe Leigh Wood neutralised Kanju's strengths, but the fact of the matter is that Kanju was poor and walked in straight lines, and Leigh Wood a lot of the time got to do whatever he wanted with him. I just see Michael Conlan being too sharp, being in and out of range. I think that Michael Conlan could get hurt in this fight. I think Leigh Wood is capable of hurting him if he catches him, but it's going to take the best Michael Conlan to win this fight, because I believe that if he overlooks Leigh Wood, or he believes that he's far too good for Leigh Wood, I think Leigh Wood's one of these guys who could really, really surprise you, and it could be a very difficult night's work. And it wouldn't surprise me if Leigh Wood did come of age again. But for me, I just think that Michael Conlan's going to be determined in this fight. I think he will target Leigh Wood to the body. I believe Leigh Wood is a big featherweight, and I just think that Michael Conlan could build up a lead that may be too much for Leigh Wood to catch down the stretch, and whilst Leigh Wood is going to chase that victory, he could get caught late in the fight or lose a points decision. So guys, my final prediction, Leigh Wood, Michael Conlan, is for Michael Conlan to win in the second half of the fight or a wide points decision. Guys, Greg Doyle, Eat, Sleep, Box and Repeat. Please check out all of our social platforms. Please subscribe down below. I'll be back to speak to you guys again soon. Take care. Thank you.